I'm Leah. I donated half of my liver to my mom about 11 years ago. She had liver disease, and we were the first in Michigan to go through with the procedure. Before, they had split livers on cadavers, but they hadn't done it
Adult to adult.
excuse me, yeah, live to live person. So we were the first in Michigan. Dr. Abajou performed our surgery, and 11 years later, we're doing exceptionally well.
Being first, what was that like, being the first?
I was nervous, for one, because when you don't have anyone to talk to and to share the story with, you don't know what to really expect. So, being that it was my mother, though, I would do anything for her. So, so outside of nerves, it went pretty quickly, and the recovery was wonderful. It only took me maybe, I'd say about 3 weeks to really get back on my feet.
And then she went back to college. She took off,
Yeah, we
a
during
week.
the winter,
Yeah.
winter semester, we scheduled it so it would be on our semester break, and so I only missed maybe 1 week of school.
And then went back to school.
And went to school.
Yeah.
What was that like for you, Mom, having to go through this with your daughter?
It was like you said, it was a great experience. I was on the transplant list for like a year and a half, and like she said inside, I don't know, she read this letter, they sent a letter, and she said she would do it. And I said, you sure this is what you want to do? And she said, yeah, Mama, I'll do it. And like I said, it never turned out to be for me to be like a star, so to speak. I just want to get saved. But I noticed, the doctors asked me, I said, well, why I have to be on TV? Why it's me? He said, because it's like 6, 7 other people went through the procedure. You're the only one passed. And I said, oh, okay, because I was thinking they was doing something, on minorities or something like that. And I'm like, I don't want to go on TV. But they said, well, you're the only one passed.
You were the only one able to undergo the operation.
Yes.
So you know, untested, and you both put your lives on the line to try, and you opened it up for everyone else.
Yes.
That's an amazing, compelling story. And then you went on to college. What happened? But by the way, you said your father.
Yes.
One reason you donated, it had to do with your dad also.
Right. My father passed away when I was 18 of cirrhosis of the liver. So when I found that my mom had
4
issues,
years later,
4 years later had issues, I certainly didn't want to lose another parent. And of course, if I could have helped him, I would have. But
at that time, they
they didn't have that procedure then, and he was probably too sick at that time to do it anyway. But being that that happened to my father, I was extra, eager to make sure I get this done for my mom.
So now you've been able to watch much fruit develop after with that.
Oh,
You
yes.
talked about the education. What happened after that?
Well, just like I said, the education. Like I said, someone asked me, like, how has this transplant helped you? Well, it helped me be able to live long enough to see, my daughter, my grandson, my niece and nephew. It's all about education. I'm just glad to see that, we have a family of educated people, and that's why I'm so glad and thankful I'm here, especially to see her graduate to be a lawyer. That's one of the.
And you saw others graduate
Oh,
for other
yeah.
professions. What
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
things are they degrees did they earn?
Accounting,
and
just like bachelor.
Yeah.
Her grandson, my
Right.
nephew, he's going on to get a master's in. I think he wants to go in the legal field as well, but he's still kind of undecided in what
So
capacity.
that's basically what it is, because I dropped out of school early, but I went back, got my GED, and I went back to work and everything like that. And it was important to me to see that they have education.
Trailblazers here.
Right.
How does it feel to be a part of history in terms of saving lives?
It feels good.
Yeah,
It certainly feels good.
Because when I get my yearly checkup every year from at Henry Ford Hospital, and they all glad to see me. Say, you the pioneer. People come and ask, how long did the person live? And he said, you are the leadway now. So it's good to know that people mainly watching me. Like they're watching me to succeed. Knowing that they can.
Here's the big question. Sometimes people are afraid to donate or whatever, or, I know it's a very personal issue, but what would you say to people who might be thinking about it kind of on the fence?
I want to say, of course, it's normal to be fearful of the unknown. The important thing is there's so much research out there, so many stories that you can look to see what the process is. And in this age of technology, you can find anything on the internet. You can look it up, see procedures, see how they're done. And I think once you know how things are done, it kind of lessens your fear. Also, just to know that you can save someone's life. Life is the most ultimate gift that you can give to anyone, and to know that a small sacrifice, the small sacrifice from yourself, can save someone's life. It certainly takes away that fear, because it's just, I think, in human nature to want to help someone. And if you help what greater way to help someone than to give them life? So,
And the question should be, why not?
yeah.
Why shouldn't you? I mean, because if anything, I wish it was vice versa. I wish I saved her life. You know, that's what I'm mostly jealous of her, because I wish it was me to save her life. You know, because she done a great thing for me. You know.
Well, congratulations,
Thank
Mom
you.
and daughter.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right, dear.